Okay, this is volume 2 of the How to Become a Forex Chart Expert, just continuing on from the end of our last video. So using our alert systems, the Forex Heatmap alert system it basically reads the Forex Heatmap for you. And if you ever see these type of readings, just go over to the MetaTrader profiles, put all the yen charts on one screen, just tap over with your hotkeys, and start looking for opportunities to sell as the signals change. So basically, the system is telling you what charts to look at and where the heat map is giving you the strongest signals for trading in real time. Okay, we also have push alerts, and I think our push alerts are really misunderstood. But if you start seeing push alerts in both trading sessions, you can basically use this to go decide what pairs you want to look at too. You have USD weakness, CAD weakness, and Swiss franc strength, and then the CAD weakness hit in the main session heat map. So when you get these alerts, it's basically almost telling you what pair to trade. If you go over to the Canadian dollar pairs, you have a pretty good idea already what pairs you should be looking at. And if you tap over with the hotkeys to the Canadian dollar pairs, and you're only going back and forth between one or two currencies, you're not trying to go all over the market, you can go pick the Forex heat map signals that are the strongest and most consistent and stick with those. But it's saying that the Canadian dollar is weak and the Swiss franc and the yen are strong. Well, it's basically telling you to sell both of these pairs. And these two pairs were the ones that moved the furthest, and you can pretty much decipher that right off of here. So when you start seeing signals like this from our Telegram push alert system, it just allows you to move over and check out another group of currencies, another group of pairs with one common currency on your charts and on the Forex heat map to see if you have consistent signals and pairs that are starting to move. It's really a great way to monitor the day-to-day dynamics of the market. Another alert system, we consider it an alert system for everybody to have access to, is the Forex news calendar. So if you see US dollar is going to have a high impact news driver, the US dollar is going to have a high impact news driver, let's say tomorrow in the main session, then you set up, the exact time it's going to happen. All you do is set up right in front of it. And when the USD news hits, you're looking for strong, consistent signals on the Forex heat map. And if you do see strong, consistent signals on the Forex heat map, then you can start trade. You're not really trading the news. You're waiting until after the news. Then you wait until the real-time signals look consistent. So, for example, some of these pairs spiked on the USD news. They did continue, but not that much, you can see. But some of these pairs, they had much smaller spikes. So the USD Canadian had a much smaller spike before it did its continuation. And these two right here, these three actually all look like pairs you could have traded. Now, some of these pairs, the initial spike was pretty high, probably because the cross currency was weak. So the USD strength pretty much took out all the movement. And you can see the arrow system was pointing you towards the Aussie dollar USD, which spiked after the news, and then you had a great continuation move. So using this type of system after news drivers in both trading sessions, just absolutely, it's killer. So now as far as your basic overall setup, you can set up these charts on a demo account, you don't have to trade off of MetaTrader. You can, if you have an execution system you like, you can keep it and just set up all these charts on a demo account. This is a permanent lifetime chart setup. Once you set up your charts this way, you'll never set it up another way. It's worth all the effort of putting it together. It'll take some time at first, but it's definitely worth it. And remember, you can execute your trades on another platform that's not MetaTrader 4. You can also set up the charts on any non-MetaTrader 4 charting system as long as they have the same features and functionalities where you put the multiple charts on one screen with the fast navigation. You can also go down to the computer store, buy a second screen. If you want to have two screens where you're monitoring two currencies at once, that you can do that at your option. Extra screens are very inexpensive. This is a charting revolution. There's 4 million Forex traders around the world. All of them need to set up their charts this way, test it out. If they do, you'll be done forever with chart setups. You'll never use a different chart setup. This is the way you'll do it. You'll always do it this way because individual currencies drive the Forex market, and you're setting up your charts by individual currency. You'll never go to another you'll never go to a different chart setup once you do it this way. So check out our videos page. The free trend indicators on the home page are two videos for setting up the charts this way. The Forex Heatmap alert system, the Forex Heatmap, the drop-down menus that we have that show you where the strength and weakness is with the little 7 indicator on it. And here's more resources like the Forex news calendar, which is lesson 5 in our 35 Forex lessons. So start with the basic chart setup. Just set up one chart and then set up another one and just start accumulating your charts. Then go to the horizontal chart setup where you're going across the screen from left to right. Then set up the MetaTrader 4 profiles and then learn how to navigate with the hotkeys. Get your game going. Make sure you can move to do your market analysis and trade entries, and you'll always have you'll always be able to see where the trends are, where the pips are, and it'll make your Forex trading experience just fantastic. More pips will come into your account if you do it this way. And this presentation is going to be put up on YouTube, and then the YouTube videos will be shared across the web. Our YouTube video library is on the bottom right of the homepage. You can click to the link there. So thanks everyone. We appreciate all of you coming today and watching these videos. And I believe that if you set up your charts this way and become a chart expert, that your Forex trading experience will just become fantastic, and you'll be very satisfied with your ability to see the pips when the market is moving and to capture more pips essentially for as long as you trade the Forex.